North American Indians, the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans, the 12 tribes of Israel suffering. Because they were not keeping it, because it's a special thing to actually have this commandment. Because as we know, they said the commandment is ordained for life. So he has a holy people that is actually getting out from this earth. Back then, he was dealing with us that way. Even after Christ, we've already seen that Christ was the one that was being used. Back then, that rock is Messiah. Same thing is happening today. Now he has come and died, and he's still doing the same thing, as you're going to see. Never changed. Nothing has changed. Just the sacrificial law. So let's go into it now. Here is the word for the day. The Hebrew word of the day today is holy. Holy. This is the word for holy in Hebrew. You have this is the ku. It gives you the ku or the kwe sound, or kwa, kwa. The ku. And then this is the dalet. It gives you the D sound. Dalet. Da. It gives you the D sound. And then you have the shin. This is the shin. This is the shin. And it gives you the sh sound. So let's show you what it sounds like. This gives you the kwe, kwa. This gives you the da, D. Sorry, this is not the ba, it's the D. This gives you the da, dalet, gives you the D. And this gives you the sh, sh, sh. In ancient letter is written like this. Like your two front teeth, if you will, shin. This is the foundation of all language, actually. Shin, the two front teeth, 1, 2. Shin. Now, this is Kwadosh. Igbo, the language of the Negroes in the slave coast of Africa. Kwadosh. So now there's a transitional sound that exists here. This is kwa. You have the ah here. Kwa, do. Kwadoshi. Kwadoshi. And there's a she. There's a hyphen here which tells you there's actually a she here. So the word here is kwa. It's actually supposed to be the kwa. Is the KW. That's why when the Germans came, the Germans taught us the KW as what you call a consonant sound. In Hebrew, it's just like that. The K sound. Kwa. So you can actually call it the kwa sound, if you will. So you have kwa. Kwa. Do. Shi. This is the word for holy. Holy in Hebrew. And you find this from H. This is from H 69, Hebrew 6944. That's where you find it in the Hebrew Strong's Concordance. And it means a sacred place, or rarely, abstractly, hallowed thing, holy, a portion, it says here, a sanctuary. Now, when you go to where it comes from 6942. So let's go to 6942. This is with the real word itself. It tells you it comes from 6942. This Kwadosh comes from H6942. Listen to the definition. It means primitive roots to be causatively make pronounce or says here to observe as clean. Something clean, ceremonially or morally. The definition is appoint, to bid, to consecrate, to dedicate. something that is dedicated. It means here something hallowed, to be kept holy. The word is to be kept. This is how it's so powerful. This word kwado right here means to prepare and be kept. Well, means the word kwado. It tells you here it also means to be kept holy, to be kept, to be prepared. The word kwado right here means to prepare. Right here means to prepare. Prepare. That's our language. If I'm trying to go somewhere with you, if I want to tell you to prepare yourself, I want to tell you kwado kaije. Something that is prepared. This one is kwa. Do. Now that word also, kwabade, also the word kwa means to heap something, to wear, to put on something. Like in kwabade, which is the word for holy in Hebrew.
Glory.
Which is, thank you, the word for glory in Hebrew. Kwabade, to wear something or to put something upon something. Kwa. Or kwalo, or to carry something. That's Hebrew right here. Our language. So when I say kwado, this word has to do with good, like the name, my brother's son's name. His name is Zidokwaya. The word do, ndokwa, anything that is prepared and kept. The root word right here, this word right here is something kept nicely or holy. Ndo, or that's where you get the word udo. If you put a u right here, it becomes udo, which is peace. Amazing. So this is kwado, and then that's one part of this word, and the next part of the word, because it tells you it means to be prepared, sanctified. Watch this now. It means to be sanctified, to be kept. Watch this now. To be, it says here, to keep. It means to keep. Prepare to keep. Where do you get the keep part? This is where you get the word keep. This is the word keep in the Hebrew. Kwadoshi. Again, we're dealing with kwadoshi. This is doshi. This is the word for keep. Doshi. The word for keep. This is kwa. Doshi. So the first part is kwa. I'm sorry. Kwado. Kwa. Do. See there? Kwado. And the next part, this part is, this is to prepare, and which is kwado. And the one in black ink means doshi, to be kept holy. And the root word is do, which is anything that's holy and actually peaceful. Kwado, doshi. So it means to be prepared, holy, and kept aside, which is consecrated or dedicated. Igbo is Hebrew, brothers and sisters. We are the Jews, the real Jews of the Bible. We break this thing down phonetically. We break it down linguistically. Every sound, every letter. Our language that is spoken in the slave coast of Africa is the language of the Bible, and no one can dispute it. So the Hebrew word of the day, holy. Kwadoshi.